Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Easy English Podcast. I'm Teacher, and I'm so happy you're here today.
And I'm Lily. Hey, everyone. We are so excited for today's episode. How are you all doing out there?
I hope you're ready to learn something really useful today, something that's going to help you in your everyday conversations. Right, Lily?
Absolutely. Today we're talking about something that every English learner struggles with at some point: how to talk about your day in English.
Oh, yes. Lily, I bet so many of our listeners have this problem. Someone asks them, "How was your day?" And they just say, "Good" or "Fine." And then awkward silence.
Exactly. That's the problem, right? We all know how to say good or fine, but then the conversation just stops. And we want to say more, but we don't know how.
Right. So today, we're going to fix that. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to talk about your day like a natural English speaker. You'll have phrases, examples, and a clear structure.
And the best part? It's not complicated. You don't need fancy grammar or big vocabulary, just simple words in the right order.
Exactly. So grab a cup of coffee, tea, or whatever you like, get comfortable, and let's dive in.
Let's do this.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. When we talk about our day in English, we usually follow a simple pattern. We talk about different times of the day: morning, afternoon, evening. Simple, right?
Yes, it's like telling a story in order. What happened first, what happened next, and so on.
Exactly. So the first thing you need are what I call time phrases. These are the phrases that help you start talking about different parts of your day. Let me give you the most important ones. Pause, slow and clear. This morning, I. In the afternoon, I. This evening, I. Today, I. Yesterday, I. Last night, I.
These are like your opening lines. They help you organize your story. Teacher, can you give us an example?
Sure. This morning, I went for a run. In the afternoon, I had lunch with a friend. This evening, I'm recording this podcast with you, Lily.
Perfect example. See how easy that is? Now let's talk about the actions. Teacher, what are the most common things people do every day?
Great question. Here are the basic daily activities you should know. Pause between each. Woke up. Got up. Had breakfast. Went to work or went to school. Had lunch. Came home. Cooked dinner. Watched TV. Went to bed.
These are the building blocks. Everyone does these things. So now you just combine the time phrase with the action. Easy.
Right. For example, this morning I woke up at 7 a.m. I had breakfast at 8. I went to work at 9. See? One sentence after another.
But teacher, if we just say these basic sentences, it sounds a bit boring, right? Like a robot.
Exactly. That's a great point, Lily. This is where we add the magic ingredient, details. Let me show you what I mean. Pause. Basic. I had breakfast. Better. I had breakfast with my roommate. Even better, I had a quick breakfast because I was running late. Best, I had a delicious homemade breakfast at my favorite cafe.
Wow, see the difference? The details make it interesting. They make it your story.
Exactly. Now, here's another important thing. We need connecting words to make our story flow smoothly. Lily, what are the most useful ones?
Good ones to know are first, then, after that, later, next, finally.
Perfect. These words are like glue. They connect your sentences together. Let me give you a full example using everything we've learned so far. Speaking naturally, not too fast. Yesterday was a busy day. First, I woke up at 6 a.m. Then, I went for a run in the park. After that, I came home and took a shower. I had breakfast around 8, just coffee and toast. Then, I went to the office. At work, I had 3 meetings. They were pretty long. Later, I had lunch with my colleague at a new restaurant. The food was amazing. In the afternoon, I finished some reports. Finally, I came home around 7 p.m. and relaxed on the couch.
That was perfect, teacher. It flowed so naturally. And did everyone notice? He added little comments like, they were pretty long and the food was amazing. This is super important.
Yes, adding your feelings and opinions makes your story come alive. Let me give you some useful phrases for this. Pause. It was fun. It was boring. It was interesting. It was delicious. I felt tired. I felt happy. I was excited. I was nervous.
These little additions show your personality. They make people want to listen more.
Absolutely. And here's one more thing. Sometimes unexpected or interesting things happen during your day, right? How do we introduce those moments?
Oh, I love this part. You can use phrases like, something funny happened, something interesting happened. Guess what happened today? You won't believe what happened. The best part was, the worst part was.
For example, guess what happened today? I ran into my old high school friend at the coffee shop. We hadn't seen each other in 5 years.
Perfect. That makes people want to know more. It creates engagement.
So, let's recap quickly. We use time phrases to organize our story. We use daily activities as our building blocks. We add details to make it interesting. We use connecting words to make it flow. And we add feelings and unexpected moments to make it personal.
That's the formula right there. Simple but effective.
Okay, Lily, let's make this real. Why don't you tell me about your day yesterday? Use everything we just talked about.
All right, let me think. Okay, so yesterday was actually really nice. I woke up around 7:30, which is pretty late for me. First, I made myself some coffee. I can't function without coffee. Then I did some yoga in my living room. It was really relaxing. After that, I had breakfast. I made scrambled eggs and toast. Around 10, I started working on some podcast scripts, including this one. I worked for about 3 hours. Then at lunchtime, something funny happened. I tried to make pasta, but I totally overcooked it. It was like mush. So I ended up ordering pizza instead. In the afternoon, I went to the gym. I did a workout class, and it was tough. I felt really tired afterward. Later, I met up with my friend Emma at a bookstore. We browsed for like an hour, and I bought 2 new books. Finally, I came home, had dinner, and watched a movie. It was a good day overall. I felt productive, but also relaxed.
Perfect, Lily. That was so natural. And did everyone hear how she organized it? Morning activities, afternoon, evening. She used first, then, after that. She added details like, I can't function without coffee, and something funny happened. That's exactly how you do it.
Thank you. Okay, now your turn, teacher. Tell us about your day.
All right, let's see. My day yesterday was pretty interesting. I woke up early, around 6 a.m., because I had a lot to do. First thing, I went for a run. It was cold outside, but I love morning runs. They wake me up. After my run, I came home and made a big breakfast. Eggs, bacon, the whole thing. Delicious. Then I spent the morning working on some research for upcoming podcast episodes. Around noon, I had a Zoom call with a language teacher from Spain. We talked about different teaching methods. It was really interesting. For lunch, I just had a sandwich, nothing special. But then, in the afternoon, something cool happened. I got a message from a listener of this podcast. She said our episodes really helped her improve her English. That made my day. I was so happy. Later, I went to meet my brother for dinner. We went to this Thai restaurant we love. The food was incredible. We talked for like 2 hours. Finally, I came home around 9 p.m., read for a bit, and went to bed. It was a really good day. I felt grateful.
That's awesome, teacher. And I love that you mentioned the listener's message. That really did make our day. See, everyone, this is how you tell a story. It's not just facts, it's feelings, unexpected moments, details.
Exactly. Now let's break down what we both did. We both started with when we woke up, used first, then, after that to connect our sentences, added personal comments like, I can't function without coffee, or it was cold outside, mentioned unexpected things, Lily's pasta disaster, my message from a listener, ended with how we felt about the day.
And that's the template you can follow. You don't have to copy us exactly, just use the same structure with your life.
All right, everyone. Now it's time for practice. We're going to do some shadowing. That means we'll say a sentence and you repeat it out loud. Ready?
Don't be shy. Even if you're on the bus or in a public place, just whisper. Practice is so important.
This morning, I woke up at 7. I had breakfast at home. I went to work by train. At work, I had 2 meetings. The meetings were interesting. I had lunch with my coworkers. We talked about the weekend. In the afternoon, I finished my projects. I came home at 6. I felt tired but satisfied.
Great. Now let's practice with connecting words. First, I woke up early. Then, I took a shower. After that, I had breakfast. Later, I went to the gym. Finally, I came home and relaxed.
Excellent. Now let's add some details and feelings. This morning, I woke up feeling refreshed. I had a delicious breakfast at my favorite cafe. At work, I had an interesting conversation with my boss. Lunch was amazing. I tried a new restaurant. In the evening, I relaxed and watched my favorite show. Overall, today was a great day.
Perfect. And now let's practice talking about unexpected moments. Something funny happened today. I ran into an old friend at the supermarket. We talked for about 30 minutes. I was so surprised and happy.
Wonderful. You're all doing great. Keep practicing these sentences until they feel natural.
Okay, everyone. Now we want to give you some practical tips for practicing this skill every day.
Yes, because learning is one thing, but actually using it in real life is another. So here are our top tips.
Tip number 1. Talk to yourself. I know it sounds weird, but seriously, throughout your day, narrate what you're doing in English. Like, I'm making coffee, I'm going to the store. This makes it automatic.
Tip number 2, keep a daily audio journal on your phone. Every night before bed, record yourself talking about your day for just 2 or 3 minutes. You don't have to listen to it, just practice speaking.
Oh, I love that idea. Tip number 3, find a language exchange partner or join an online English group. Every day or every week, share what you did that day. Real conversation practice is the best.
Tip number 4, don't try to translate from your language. Think simple. Start with basic sentences and build up. It's okay if your story is simple at first.
Yes. And tip number 5, don't worry about being perfect. Native speakers make mistakes too. The goal is communication, not perfection.
Exactly. You know what? When you talk about your day, you're not just practicing grammar, you're sharing your life. You're connecting with people, and that's what language is really about.
Absolutely. And here's the thing, your life is interesting. Even the small, ordinary moments can be interesting when you tell them well.
Right. So don't think, oh, my day was boring, nobody wants to hear about it. That's not true. It's all in how you tell the story.
So practice this. The next time someone asks you, how was your day? Don't just say good or fine. Tell them one thing, just one small story, and watch how the conversation becomes more interesting.
Yes, start small, one story, one detail, and gradually you'll get more comfortable sharing more and more.
Wow, teacher, we covered so much today.
We really did. Let's do a quick recap. What did we learn today?
We learned how to talk about our day using time phrases like this morning and in the afternoon. We learned connecting words like first, then, and after that. We learned to add details and feelings to make our stories interesting.
And we learned phrases for talking about unexpected moments, like something funny happened or guess what happened today?
So now it's your turn. We want you to practice. Think about today or yesterday. What did you do? Try to tell your story using what we taught you.
And if you want, share your story with us. Leave a comment, send us a message, whatever works for you. We'd love to hear about your day.
Yes, even if it's just 2 or 3 sentences, we want to hear from you.
Remember, everyone, practice makes progress. You don't have to be perfect today. Just be a little better than yesterday. That's all that matters.
Exactly. Be patient with yourself. You're doing great just by being here and listening to this podcast.
Thank you so much for listening today. We really appreciate you being part of this community.
Yes, thank you, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep speaking English. Bye, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Hey, before you go, I just want to leave you with one thought. You know, learning a language isn't just about grammar rules and vocabulary lists. It's about sharing your life with others. It's about connection. Every single day, you live moments worth sharing. Small moments, ordinary moments, but they're your moments. And when you can express them in English, even simply, you open doors to real relationships with people from all over the world. Don't wait until your English is perfect to start talking about your day. Start now. Today, even if it's just a few simple sentences. Because here's the truth. People don't remember perfect grammar. They remember real stories, real moments, real you. So go ahead, tell your story, share your day, make connections. That's what language is for. Thanks for being here. We believe in you. See you next time.